Hello everyone. My name is Muiwa Adidayo. I am a lecturer. I am also an educational neuroscientist. Today, I have a very fascinating topic to discuss with us. And the title of this video is Dopamine Fasting and Detox. Three ideas for escaping dopamine slavery. Let me repeat it one more time. Dopamine fasting and detox. Three ideas for escaping dopamine slavery. This topic is extremely important. That whether you're a student or you are a kind of CEO, you're a father or you're a mother, a nurse or a doctor, everyone needs the information in this video. Yes, as a norm, on this channel, what I normally do is that I try to acknowledge those individuals that have contributed to my science of the brain, especially people like Professor Eric Kandel of Columbia University, Professor Wendy Suzuki of NYU, Professor Jeff Lichman of Harvard University, and so many others that are just too numerous for me to begin to acknowledge one after the other. But all the same, I send my regards to them. So the next thing is that I would be asking some questions. Then one after the other, I shall be answering these questions. Because questions are extremely important. The quality of our questions determine the quality of our results. So the first question today is what is dopamine? Dopamine simply is a neurotransmitter. It is a neurotransmitter that is released by some cells called dopamine neurons. It is also released in the prefrontal cortex. It is also released in a part of the brain called the VTA, that is the ventral tegmental area. It is released in the amygdala. For example, if you look at this image, this aspect of the brain is it is one of the deepest areas of the brain. There the VTA is actually found, or it is the VTA is actually located in this deep area of the brain. But this area is called the prefrontal cortex. It is one of the locations where a dopamine is released. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter of anticipation. It is a neurotransmitter of pursuit. It is a neurotransmitter of reward, that whenever we decide to go after something, it is because dopamine is the one that's working in our biology. Dopamine also, too much of dopamine actually leads to what? To addiction. Then one other thing that is worth stating is this, that dopamine is the reason why we enjoy existence. Dopamine is good, but it's just that the excessive secretion, or the artificial secretion of dopamine is the one that actually leads to addiction and to destruction in the long run. For example, drugs that cause negative addiction. There are drugs like cocaine, like heroin, like marijuana, etc. Then the second question is this. What other roles does dopamine play? Dopamine also play a role in attention. For example, in the classroom, whenever a teacher is teaching and the students are really paying attention, it is because they are enjoying it, and dopamine is being released in their nervous system. It plays a role in long-term memory consolidation. it plays a role in motivation, etc. Then the next question becomes, what is dopamine fasting? Okay, if you look at the word itself, okay, fasting, dopamine fasting, okay, the word fasting, okay, has a kind of religious connotation. Okay, but today it has been maybe integrated, okay, into, okay, the scholastic or into the academia. So simply, dopamine fasting has to do, okay, with the fact that, okay, it is important, okay, for an individual, okay, to try to take control, okay, of those things that unknowingly, okay, controls the individual. Okay, the point I'm trying to make is this: dopamine fasting simply means that ingenious, okay, and smart step, okay, that an individual takes, okay, in order to guide against being addicted, okay, to some external kind of actions or activities. For example, okay, the ability to control, okay, the amount of time that you spend on the social media, on the internet, okay, on WhatsApp, etc., is one of the, okay, dopamine, okay, fasting kind of models. Then another um, idea that is connected to dopamine fasting has to do, okay, with the fact that instead of you to allow your emotions, okay, to determine your actions, dopamine fasting, okay, will make you become conscious of some certain things, that you become, okay, rational in your decisions, okay, you don't become impulsive, that before you engage in anything, okay, there's a way that you actually pause, okay, and ask yourself, is this thing, okay, constructive or destructive? So generally, okay, that dopamine fasting really means that those wise steps, okay, that an individual takes in order not to be subservient, or in order not to be controlled, okay, by things that give the individual, okay, pleasure. Like for example, okay, okay, on going to clubs almost on daily basis, okay, having sex, okay, eating too much of uh, these junks, okay, etc. So if you decide to do what, okay, to abstain, okay, for a while from all these, okay, pleasure, okay, inducing maybe foods, okay, behaviors, etc. This is what dopamine, okay, fasting is all about. Then the next question becomes, okay, what is dopamine, okay, reset? Yes, the dopamine reset, okay, simply means that it is that realization that no, I will not be controlled, okay, by instinct, that I will not be controlled by my desires, okay, to always obey, okay, the flesh. Okay, it is that conscious, okay, step that an individual, okay, takes, okay, in order to define the things he or she is going to be engaged in. That is simply what dopamine, okay, reset is all about. Then the next question becomes, okay, how does one do this? Okay, and what is the neuroscience, okay, behind dopamine, okay, reset? Okay, simply put, that the reason why you spend countless hours, okay, on the internet, okay, it is because whenever, for example, let me just use Facebook. It is because whenever you post, okay, anything on Facebook and people like and comment, naturally you become so happy, okay, and because of the joy, okay, that you derive, okay, from, okay, the likes and comments that you get as a result of posting, okay, this, okay, okay, releases, okay, dopamine in your, okay, your in your body, in your nervous system, and it's so thrilling and gratifying. And before you know it, okay, the neurocircuits, okay, for pleasure in your brain, okay, it begins to do what, to expand, and before you know it, you will always find ways to be on the internet. Okay, and the dopamine, okay, neurons in this process, they would have done what? They would have created, okay, new receptors. Okay, these receptors, okay, as you keep posting and as you keep getting rewards, okay, new receptors will be created, okay, in the neural circuits, okay, of pleasure in your brain. So as time goes on, you discover that you will not be able to do, okay, anything, okay, aside, okay, posting on Facebook. The reason is that there's a kind of a density, okay, of dopamine neurons, okay, and receptors. Okay, these receptors, they are just like gateways that help to release, okay, dopamine, okay, on a constant basis. So when you decide to say no, I am not going to, okay, I'm not going to, or I'm going to restrict or reduce the amount of time, okay, I post on Facebook. And if you're able to actually keep to that decision, okay, gradually, okay, those dopamine neurons and their receptors, okay, they will begin to do what? To wither away. And by so doing, okay, the amount of dopamine, okay, that you get, okay, will be reduced, just because those dopamine neurons, okay, especially their receptors, okay, they've reduced, okay, because of your action. And then the next question becomes, okay, what is dopamine slavery? Okay, dopamine slavery is simply when we allow external things, when we allow, okay, dopamine activating activities, okay, they take control of our lives. It is when we completely lose control of our lives, of our decisions. It is when we give ourselves, okay, to things that induce, okay, pleasure, like gambling, for example, like clubbing, okay, like watching, okay, Netflix for countless hours. Okay, it is when we become susceptible, okay, to external impulses, okay, and this, okay, maybe unknown to us, is really, okay, undermining our goals, is undermining, okay, our future, it is undermining, okay, our what, our aspirations. So we become what, okay, slaves, okay, to the flesh. That is what I call, okay, dopamine slavery. That we are so consumed, okay, by hedonism, by pleasure, okay, at the expense, okay, of things that will make us succeed, that will make us great. So I'm going to really stop here, okay, in this part one video. And then for what I'm going to do is I'm going to release, okay, another video, the part two, okay, of this video, that will begin from, okay, what are the three, okay, ideas, okay, three ideas for escaping dopamine and slavery. So I want to thank you so much, okay, for your time. Okay, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you have any questions, drop them. I will make sure that, okay, I answer your questions. Thank you, and I shall see you in the part two of this video.